Welcome to Plus One Shot, where we plus one the shots. What did I said last time? Plus one shot all the bad guys, or something like that.
Gosh, we should really have like a padded intro or something that we just have.
Nah.
I like
Why not?
I like making shit up. It's stupider. I don't know.
It's awesome. Yeah, let's go with that.
D&D is improv, James. It's all improv forever.
Where we plus one the shots. Yeah. Which is true because we don't do one shots, we plus them. So this is the part of the show where I shut up and you guys tell me what happened.
Well,
Nothing.
Last time we were leaving a stronghold that we had found and totally didn't break into, and some people came and attacked us for no good reason. And then we asserted our dominance, and then we left.
All of us T-posed. You didn't see it. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
So in the truthful version of that.
The opposite of everything I said.
We had a bad time. Someone clocked poor Minotaur boy, and then we had to drag him back onto the ship.
That's right.
He got tired
fed
of listening
up.
to everybody complain, and then got one shot knocked on his ass. Which
He
is
got
fine
plus
for him.
one shot.
No, that was actually a one
Bam.
shot. His worst enemy is himself because he hurt himself, and then his anger, his annoyance just made him go, "Fuck this! I'm done talking." And then
He
Skeleton
was
had to drag him
for a
around.
Yeah,
So then
so
we made it out of that archipelago. We're at the edge of it, and we're home free. It's Temple of Poseidon. Here we come.
Broke the
yeah,
cameras.
we got accosted. by
What? Who
the,
broke the cameras? Me? You're welcome.
she
Oh
did.
no.
Yeah, so we got accosted by some Tritons for breaking into their house and us trying to steal all their stuff. So we took some of their stuff. They tried to raid our ship, took some of our stuff. So it all kind of evened out in the end. And yeah, then we got back on the ship and sailed our way out. And now we're, on to the next leg of our adventure.
I fixed the cameras.
Yay!
Hooray! I'm breaking mine currently. Sorry.
Why would you do that?
I hit it and it got mad.
It's a good reason. All right, this is the part where I look at my notes. So I have some of those
Mm-hmm.
to remind me what the heck is supposed to happen. Do you guys want me to read them to you?
Sure. Yeah,
No.
let's get the
Yes.
scoop on what's going to happen today.
Okay.
No. It takes all the fun out of it.
You could
Alright.
tell us what was going to happen. We'll just not do it.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Skip to the ice cream party with the pirate ghosts.
Yeah.
Right?
I knew they were pirate ghosts.
Right? We're ready.
Vindication.
All right, so
Boo.
Arbu Blar.
Bar.
That might be the episode name.
Um,
I'm gonna write it
Seems
down
good.
just in case.
Ooh, Boar.
Blar. Okay. Yeah. So you escaped the island, big one floating several tree island where the fort was. Because I gave you like way too many cool things to get out of it. You should have at least had a hole in your ship so you could have seen if your carpenter guy could actually do his job.
That's okay. One of us can fix that later.
So anyway, you've escaped the archipelago thing. What was it? It's not an archipelago. The Apostolos Grove.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was called. And you're on your way.
So assuming from the map that we were on, if up was north, then we would be heading west. Anyway, as we get away from the island, we're gonna curve to the left, to the port.
I'm glad
It's
you remember.
pronounced Larbert.
I will larboard you,
And he'll deserve it.
but in the
I will.
present tense and not the past tense.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I didn't even. What?
Left, I will, but in the present tense, to leave.
Oh no.
Oh, that's actually funny.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess everything else is not.
That one thing you've ever done is hilarious. Everything else, shit.
All right,
Mhm.
proceed. Tell me what you're on about now that you've escaped these islands and these Triton pirates.
Well, I will relay the message to our navigator that we will need to head west from these islands for approximately 2 days. And yeah, I think he knows where we're going, at least a little bit. Maybe he only knew. No, he only knew where the mangroves were, or the apostolos were. So yeah. So from here, I tell them that we need to head west for 2 days.
Like the navigator that you hired, not the other two.
Well, so, right. So I'm telling the navigator. My idea is that I'll tell him what we need to do, as in go west for 2 days, and then have him sort of tell the other two when they're steering to make sure that they're on course. Because I don't know if we're going west or not. I just know that's the direction. Hopefully, he can be like, "Oh yeah, the North Star is over there, so go that way." And nope, you're going south now. Curve back, whatever.
You would
We're
like to
hel-
delegate.
We're helmsmen.
We're
not
managers, okay?
navigators.
I would like to point out. Did you buy it? There was a compass sphere. Didn't you buy it? Don't remember.
We have a
You
druid.
did
We know
sell
where
us an
west is.
orb.
There you go.
You did sell us an orb.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? We just kind of bought it because it was pretty.
Yeah.
I
It
would
was
like
shiny.
to ponder it.
I
No.
wasn't sure.
Mm,
I have it written down as orb, but I didn't know like if it's a compass.
I'm pretty sure he told you what it did. Otherwise, why would you have purchased it?
Because you gave it to us with the price of everything else was like 100 golds. We're like, sure.
Okay.
We're nothing if not clever businessmen.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a direction, an orb of direction. Tells you where to go.
Okay.
If it's on your purpose, you know where west is.
Okay. Well then I'll whoever's manning the helm, I will give it to them.
That would be Theros or Dilly.
I think Dilly was starting because Theros is very just annoyed and dejected at the moment.
I got
Possibly
mad.
unconscious.
He's
Got
just
my
like
ass
this whole,
beat.
he's like this whole trip is bullshit. I want to go home. People here are fucking stupid. They can't just be like, well, if we're even now at the end, everyone's gonna try and make a deal and bargain and bullshit.
Does Dilly does anybody bother to like explain how this orb works to Dilly? Because that's a concern.
Mm. Well, I mean, yes. I'm like, if you're holding this orb, you need to have the little needle pointing to your right. As long as the needle points to your right, you're good.
Okay.
I don't think it's got a needle on it. I think it's just an orb.
I mean, druids just stare at the sun and go, "That's west." So, like, we don't even need it.
Yeah.
The description says, while holding this orb, you can use an action to determine which way is north.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Like I
So it
ask
just-
it and it tells me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So as long as north is always pointing to your right, you're good.
Okay. She'll go along with it. It'll be interesting.
Sure, magic stuff. Yeah, cool. Okay, all right.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm going to assume Alexis is still running around the ship, learning stuff.
Yeah. Whatever he can help with, he'll be helping with
Okay.
while we're underway.
Since it's been a bit now, then I want to give you like a skill thing, but I don't really know what one to give you. So what have you been spending the most? Don't grin like that, James. You make me feel bad.
No, I love it when we do this. This is good. I like it.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess maybe Yeah, it's not. I don't think he knows enough to get advantage on anything just yet. Probably not. He's got a lot to learn.
Okay.
But maybe in the future, that would be what it is, like advantage on things for the ship. I mean, it'll even out because he's got 0 nature. So if you ever make him do nature, the advantage is just a coin flip anyway.
Cool.
So yeah, maybe eventually. But I would definitely say that he doesn't know enough to really help. Maybe he can give other people advantage if he's the muscle for them at this stage. Like he could help out. I would say that's fair. Like he's not great yet.
All right. Is it because you're bad at learning?
Yeah, a little bit. I would
Okay.
say so. Yes, he's kind of dumb.
You're like, stuff is
No, he's dummy
difficult,
thick.
there's
He does
air.
not have.
Team dummy
Dummy.
thing.
Yeah, he does not have more intelligence than normal.
Okay. All right. We'll see for the future then.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else have anything else they want to do on this? It's probably late evening now. Not late evening, early evening now. Late afternoon, early evening.
I would like to check on Theros.
Okay. Also, you guys should be able... Let me make sure it's not pause. Yeah, you guys should be able to move around the boat if you want to. I just kind of shoved you on where I thought you'd probably be bored.
Sure.
So how's Theros?
Galatea rolls up to Theros. What's he doing?
I think at the moment he's just helping, like tie down the sails or something like that. Just helping with the rigging.
Okay. She'll go over with him and kind of help with like holding it as he's trying to do the knots and keeping it taut, etc. So, got a little rough back there.
Yup.
And I just wanted to make sure that you were okay.
Yup.
You're disappointed they weren't ghosts too, right?
Well, yeah.
We were this close.
I feel like ghosts wouldn't have been as big of dicks.
No, probably not. They usually, we've had good interactions so far with ghosts. I think,
Yeah.
yeah. It's still just like pulling on one of the the pulley hoists to get the sail in the right place, and then just kind of holding it lax with like 2 fingers, and just pondering and looking to Theros. I was like, I think that was really brave. I didn't turn out well, but the noise.
Yeah. Things are more complicated here than I expected.
We do a lot of arguing with the people that we meet. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. It's not like that where I come from. Everyone kind of just knows that certain things are supposed to be a certain way, and if someone gives way and admits something's wrong, then it's over.
Hmm.
Because if you do it again, you get punched in the face. It's the end of it.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, me and my sisters, we just kind of hung out on the mountains. We don't really interact with many people except for, when someone's a dick to the mountain, and then we murder them horribly in a poetic way. But
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You're addicted to somebody else's place. You would deserve it.
yeah,
We apologize. They just wanted more, and that's not how we do things. It's not how I do things. Everyone has their own, and why be greedy?
yeah. Why be greedy? She thinks on that for a little bit. Gets awkward. No one's saying anything. Good talk. Slap on the back and moves on.
Yep.
That was it.
Why be greedy?
Why be greedy?
Why? What's the point?
Darius would probably just be somewhere in his
He sneezes.
captain's cabin.
Rolling around in his pile of gold, using it as a blanket.
Just
So nice and cool on my
scooping through
skin.
and making it rain gold. Nope. wait, phrasing.
I was thinking, why be greedy? Hey, can I borrow your spear?
No, it's mine. Stay back.
Yes, that's not greed. That's just
I
ownership.
don't think she's noticed that he's weird about it yet. I think
Yeah.
she's like,
Well,
no, that's
no one's asked, no one's tried to get it away from him. And it's
Yeah.
not like he's greedy. It's he's magically compelled. He's just like,
Yeah.
cursed.
Probably nobody wants it now.
Yeah, after he
Everything
tried to
else.
stab it, like
You
slipped out of
threw
his
it.
hand and stabbed himself. Yeah.
You threw it, and like a paper airplane, it did a loop and hit you in the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Galatea's just like, normal spears don't do that.
It's a
That's not a good
feature.
spear. That's a bad spear.
It's absolutely a bad.
But yeah, so Nehru's, other than counting his money, will just be in the captain's quarters, just hanging out and, I don't know, looking at maps, maybe? I'm not 100% sure what captains do. That's above my pay grade, literally.
Stuff.
Yeah, just general stuff. Make sure everything is going correctly.
You're just working on your Scrooge McDuck impression.
Pretty much.
All right.
Blathering blatherskite.
Is
The
your
Loch
pile
Ness
big enough to
monster
dive
stole my
into?
ice cream.
That is something that could happen in this game. You guys did ask for an ice cream party.
I did, and I'm very happy that you were listening and actioning on that.
But I do know, as a captain, that the monsters on the map are not real. So
Hmm.
we're
That's a good
safe.
first step.
Here there be dragons.
All right. You're saying you're looking at maps. Did you take any of the paperwork from the fort that you totally didn't break into?
It was my intention to have it, and because it showed piracy, or at least in my mind, it showed piracy. So I don't know if I said it or not. I can't remember, but it would have been my intention to have taken the manifests or the ship documents with us with the gear that we had, because I had some intention of trying to be like, hey, we found all this stuff. Were these ships attacked, or has this cargo gone missing, or stuff like that? And if they're like, oh yeah, it's like, okay, well here's this carton of weapons we found, or here's this other thing we found.
And here's the coordinates of where we found it, so you can go hunt down some pirates. Can we get a reward?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I remember you mentioning it to the lead Triton last time, the manifests, and not showing it to him on purpose. I remember that.
Yeah. So
I did have the impression that you would take them. I was just making sure that it wasn't just me being crazy. Okay. Is that all anybody would like to do until we head into nighttime?
Just vibing.
Yeah, sounds good.
oh, I guess as a general manager of the ship, I should check on the rest of the crew. Talk to the other
That's about
two.
the vibe I get off him as a manager. He's like the kind of guy who'd run a McDonald's.
Yes, but not well. Whether or not the rest of the crew is okay. Like, is anyone injured? Was anyone wounded, or were they all just sort of like knocked unconscious? If anything like that from the attack from the trains.
You know what? Let me do a couple of dice rolls.
Whoa.
Oh no, dice.
Oh no,
We hate
dice.
those. Nobody wants to play with dice. We should just keep talking.
I mean, I keep asking you if you guys want to, but you keep not talking. So
I did talk.
Talk.
blame your friends, James. Blame your friends.
Everybody should talk more.
All
Oh,
right.
you want talk?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you want talk?
Sure, let's go.
All right. Yeah. Oh my god, don't make that face at me. Okay. Mira's preening, and she's gonna go over and she's gonna chat with Galatea. She saw that she went to go chat with Theros, so she's like, so what's going on?
I just thought Theros, it's not fun to get beat up, especially from an asshole who was wrong. So, I don't know. What are you up to? Anything fun?
Well, I was preening. That last little battle got my
Do you have feathers? Sorry.
yes.
Do you
You're
have
gonna need
like?
to learn bird terms.
Anyway,
She
do
has wings.
you do have wings independent of your arms, or are they with your arms? I always forget. Sorry.
They're independent of the arms.
Okay. So you preen by hand. You like sit there and
Yes.
you like pluck out, and wow, that's real obnoxious, I'm sure.
She makes let's see. Mirror makes like a game out of it. Like I guess she like sings while she does it. She just preens
Aw.
and yes. She's a very happy individual. If she finds something gross, she's like gross, she'll throw it overboard.
Ugh, bug.
But yeah, this has been a very interesting set of happenstances that's been happening. I certainly yeah, this is definitely weird, but you know what? I'm having a good time
Well,
for the most part.
what's got you down?
Oh, you know, the constant peril.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. We don't get along with a lot of people, do we?
Mm-mm. But I think with a sunnier disposition, then maybe people won't be so willing to hit us with, you know, we just need to be a little nicer to people. You catch more
Sunny,
flies with honey.
sunnier disposition, nicer. Okay, so like I should hugs or more smiling.
More smiling, yes. Let's see your smile.
Is this right? I can't
Perfect.
tell. Okay, great.
Big, yes, big
Your
smile.
happiness.
You should smile so big that your cheeks hurt. That's
They
yeah, there you
really hurt a
go.
lot now. Like the veins in her neck are just bulging.
See, the more you smile, the more people will think that you're, friendly.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do that. I think. Yeah.
One of the crew, Lena, walks up. She's kind of,
I look over to her and just her.
you okay?
She's smiling.
I'm great. How are you? Do you feel better?
You look like you're in pain.
Only a little. It's fine.
What? What? What
What?
happened? What happened to you?
No. It's just this is new. It's
Yeah, she's happy. She's happy.
I don't think
See,
it's
we're
working.
smiling.
Okay.
Oh, that's a smile.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, Gally, you can
Did it
stop
put
now.
Oh, sorry. Oh, ow.
Maybe try smaller to start.
I'm not good at smaller.
Well, I mean, but it was a good start.
Okay.
Just like greet people with a smile, then maybe people won't think that we're up to no good like immediately.
I think I can handle that. I think I've got that.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna tell Theros too.
Okay. Well, thanks, Mir. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Lena just kind of. Why?
I see Lena and I remember what she says. Oh, sorry.
You know what? That's actually better.
Okay. Okay, I'll try that, and then if it doesn't look like it's working, I'll get bigger. And so it'll be like levels, like a mountain.
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Galatea walks off just rubbing her cheeks. Was Lena gonna say something? Sorry.
No. Lena and also Castus have wandered over, having heard Mirror singing.
Oh, not me. Somebody else.
No, just confusion
Did you do
abound.
Did you do that intentionally? I forget.
Of course she did.
Mhm.
No, why would I do that?
That's just a completely normal other person whose character name is Castus, which
Yeah.
is a completely normal name to have in
Yeah.
anything, really.
In Greek
I mean, this.
timies, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Lena and Cassis have actually wandered over. We're doing so prior to the smiling lessons when Mira was picking shit out of her wings and singing because she's a siren.
Yeah.
And they were like, so they're like, what's up? Like, how was the journey? How you doing? How's it going?
For the most part, it's going well. I mean, there's hiccups and there's been a lot more violence than I expected. But you know what? This has definitely been eye-opening. I haven't traveled too far away from my island with the people that I used to live with. So this is quite the different experience for me. But so far, I'm having a good time.
Castus is like, oh yeah, ship life, it's so hard, and he flexes. So difficult. Looks like he's just stretching, normal,
Oh.
but doing the whole like not really subtle flexing thing.
Yeah. He's hot, right?
I guess.
All right.
Of course he's hot.
Did I think about whether these characters were hot? No, I didn't.
You shoulda.
Let me
Because
do
you
a-
knew I was
All
gonna
sailors
ask.
are hot.
I was foolish, really, honestly. I'm just gonna roll a dice
Are there
again.
any hot pirates there? I want
there
to
any-
do them.
I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Put other things.
The dice that I just rolled a 10, so he's very attractive.
Fuck yeah. All right, yeah.
she
I'm
said,
just-
"Fuck yeah."
Yeah, so she's done preening. She fluffs up her wings a little bit. She's talking to the two. She's just like, yeah. What
Apparently-
about you?
Lena is also, she's a 7. 7's still pretty
Ooh.
good.
7 out of
so-
10's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
7 and Lena is just like leaning up against the rail next to you, kind of doing like a leg flexy thing, like one leg over the
Ooh.
other, doing a little toe kick like flexy thing.
Oh, nice.
So they're both quote unquote preening right now also.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, we can all we can all bask and we all have like a nice sunbeam cascading. We all look really good.
I have to write down that these crew members are attractive. Give me just a second.
You never know when that could come in handy.
I was honestly a fool for not thinking this ahead of time. So yeah, they're over there doing a little peacocking, trying to talk to you about bullshit and nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, she's having a good time. She's having a nice good conversation. She asks them if they know anything about music, or Cass has mentioned that he liked the sea life. So like tell me more about all this. Like what brought you to the sea?
Oh, you
so,
know.
So distracting every time you say Cassis. Like, what I do? What's happening?
I don't remember that.
Oh, just I thought it'd be nice
For
to have
those-
a life full of adventure and riches and all that kind of stuff.
For those of us playing at home, our friend Aaron in another game that we all play together, and so he's already in that friend group right now, refer to him as Castus because that's his character's name. So our friend Michelle has put a situation in place with which he will be immensely confused in the brain for a certain amount of time.
Forever.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Why do you
see
hate
what we
me
can
so?
do to make him a
It's
permanent
called
character.
DM privilege.
What have I done to slight you so?
You were mean to Pico.
Immediate double down. This can only get better.
I mean,
So yeah, no, he
Belligerent
tries
horse
to
asshole.
what?
Belligerent horse asshole.
Yes.
I thought you didn't like the kid.
Like Pico, he was a dick when he was a horse. He was a dick when he was a kid. I like
He's
him in
just-
bird form because he can make a melody.
He's just a simple creature that was told by a god not to tell anybody about a bottle. And
That
that's what
does
you
not
wanted to
make
know
you-
about.
Innocent.
And you were so mean to him. He's trying his best.
Anyhow.
Y'all going overboard.
And to think if in session 2 we had just killed him.
Oh my gosh.
That stops him.
Regrets. I've had a few.
Oh my god.
Some of you wanna ride him, so I guess that's probably saved him too. Anyhow, yeah. Cassis responds, telling you about the life of an adventurer and seeking his fortune and this and that and the other, and making it sound way better than just like crewing on a ship is.
Yeah.
Super romanticizing the whole thing. Tossing his hair a bunch.
Oh man. Makes me think of that like Fabio book cover. I think the book was literally just called
Yeah.
Pirate.
As the conversation like goes on and on, his shirt somehow gets more and more open.
I could see the pecs like, oh.
Yeah. A stiff breeze picks up and she's like, and it's like man boobs.
Perfect.
But the good kind.
Yeah.
After Theros finishes with the ropes, he walks by and sees those, goes, "You two finish your duties."
They kind of, yeah. Assuming he doesn't know.
Walks away. Walks to below deck.
Mira was like, oh, okay, I'll talk to him later. See,
Yeah.
I was showing Galatea earlier about the value of a smile, and I think Theros can also what do you call it? Benefit from this lesson as well. So yeah, I'll hit up with him later. But yeah, I never thought about that adventuring lifestyle and like living on the boat. Like I never really thought of it that way. You've changed, or you've opened me up to a different worldview.
When you say open me up, he just grins.
I bet.
Lena next to you tries to cut in and be like, yeah, you're really the best one probably to teach anybody how to smile because yours is just so radiant.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my god. You know what? I noticed you as well. You do have a air about you that I really like the energy of.
Oh, stop.
Tell her about her
Stop
fucking
it.
aura.
Tell you some crystals to sell her.
Secretly,
Oh my
Mira's just
God.
like, I'm gonna eat these guys.
Only if it becomes a dire straight situation. Like, look, she's not gonna eat anybody not unless she has to.
She
How
would
about
eat
that?
the uggos first.
Yeah.
I did not say that.
Tell me I'm
James,
wrong.
I didn't say it.
Wow,
Tell me I'm wrong.
It's not okay.
She's gonna see who's better in bed and eat the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Pregnant,
didn't
no.
say that.
You didn't need to.
Good lord.
Everybody know.
Tanisha, I am so disappointed.
No, you're not.
All right. Anything else you want to say to your two admirers?
How do you keep your hair so glossy out at sea?
All right. So they actually both kind of lean in and they say two different things. Lena says glamour and Cassis says jellyfish oil, and they look at each other like, what?
Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, she's yeah.
She's what?
She's
She's got some things
intrigued.
to think about.
Yeah, she's got things to think about. It's like, jellyfish oil sounds dangerous and silly. I think we're gonna have to do something with that.
Dangerous and silly, possibly tingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, it's tea tree oil, but for the sea.
For the sea.
Oh my god, you're right. And you have to be careful. If you don't get the right jellyfish, and you're just gonna be paralyzed, like your whole head. Charles.
What did
So
you do?
you-
I missed it.
Just slowly
Show the
raising
nut
the nut button.
Got it.
Yeah.
James, that make it sea tree oil, not tea tree oil.
Ooh!
Tea tree
Nice.
oil.
That's a new product that exists in the world. Come on, Michelle.
I'm writing
Bruh.
down jellyfish oil. I gotta write down
Sea
these
tree.
ridiculous things.
Wouldn't sea tree oil just be like kelp oil because you know
Yes.
the kelp forest?
Yes. Absolutely.
See, and that's what makes your hair all nice and good. Like,
All right. If you're done flirting,
yeah, for now.
for now, did you want to go chase down Theros, or do you just want to
Yes.
hang out
Oh,
with
yes. No, we're gonna go give Theros a smile lesson.
So when you go to walk away, the two of them look very disappointed. In fact, they even start to follow you.
Oh, okay.
You don't stop them. You're just like, all right.
Fan
Alright.
club.
Then yeah,
Look.
you have a small posse now.
Yeah, look, Mirror knows she has a vague understanding that when she hums or sings well, that sometimes she gets attention, and she doesn't hate that. So,
She's got followers.
All right.
yeah.
All right. Your little lust posse follows after you as you go to find Theros.
So she looks for poor Theros.
He's just hanging out
He's
near
wondering.
his hammock, pretty much. Just checking his equipment, seeing how much rations he stored, his personal rations, so he don't have to dip into everybody else's.
She shows up. She's like, "Hi,
Hi.
how you feeling today?"
Been better.
Good. I'm so happy to hear that. So,
Been better is good.
it's better than bad, right? If you're just like, I'm doing awful, I wouldn't be like, oh well,
So happy.
sorry about your luck.
A log
I
rolls
mean-
by.
I was gonna say, like, when I think of I've been better, it's usually bad without saying bad.
She doesn't know that.
Okay, just making sure.
She's like, so, okay, wait, oh, you've been better. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I am better.
yeah. Do you know what I do whenever I'm not feeling 100%?
Lena like hooks her arm in yours, and she just like puts her hand on your shoulder. She's like, "What? What do you do?"
I sing and I smile.
Okay.
Do you want to?
I don't really sing. I don't.
Well, okay,
can't
but you could.
carry a tune.
All right, well, you could try a smile, right? I
kinda
don't see
have,
you
like,
smile all that often.
Well, I have a weird muzzle, so it doesn't look right. It's just all teeth and awkward.
Let's see it.
He gives her like a cow smile, which is literally just all teeth and very
Just
off-putting looking.
lips coming up.
Yeah, lips like pull up like.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. And she is
It's
completely
not.
serious. She is completely serious. She's just like, oh my gosh. You should
Even-
smile more often.
Even the two
No.
who are enamored with you kind of look at you like, "What?"
She's just having a good time. She just likes it when people are happy, okay? She's like, okay, you look uncomfortable. All right, fine.
It's not my face isn't really meant to do that.
Well, how do you express joyous thoughts?
Oh.
I find the nearest china shop.
That's a rude stereotype.
You can't hear me. I'm God.
There's no China shops at sea, though.
Floating china shop.
All right. Well, you know what? I want to make the effort to go and talk to everybody and try to build rapport with not just the crew. She motions at I forgot their names again. I'm sorry.
Both of their names? You forgot both of their names?
I did. Well, wait,
One
I
of
didn't
them
forget
is-
Cass's name.
Okay.
Lena.
Wow.
Lena.
Lynn. Oh, duh. I should certainly remember that. So she's like, yeah, she motions to Lena and Cassis. She's like, I want to know more about the crew and everybody else that's on this voyage. And I'm getting out of, there we go. And I guess I started a little bit with Galatea. So now, we're talking, we're chewing the fat, we're having a good time. So tell me more about.
Why do you chew fat?
I think it's a figure of speech, like, because when you're chewing fat, you're moving your mouth, and that's talking. That's what I heard. I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
Theros literally just starts doing this for a minute.
Yeah. Where's our little bird friend?
Do you have a similar saying of chewing the cud where you're from?
Yeah.
Is it
Probably.
chewing the cud?
Just chewing the cud.
But yeah, like yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Like, once all this is, resolved, like once we get to where we're going and talk to the big man under the sea, like what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just kind of on a walkabout. My god was like, go and become known, and I don't really know what's after that. Which I kind of like. It's not like these new gods were like, oh, do a very specific thing or else I'll curse your dick. It's like, why?
They probably would curse a dick.
I mean, it just doesn't seem very conducive. Like, you're putting extra strains on people and they don't. Sometimes, especially with this dumb bottle thing, it's like, how would he know to do this? And then you just get cursed because you didn't understand the rules.
Yeah, that is very annoying. Can't say that too loud, but I don't know.
I feel like the old gods were more just like do a certain thing forever, like live a certain way, and that's good enough.
Is that enough though?
For them, I guess.
What about for you?
I don't know. It's my first time out in the world, and it's very weird.
Do you get scared sometimes?
More annoyed.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, it's very
You get
different.
annoyed a lot.
Mm.
I do too, but like I said, it's sometimes just easier to smile and hopefully people will stop hitting you.
I don't know if that'll work.
Out of character, that's terrible advice, and don't, don't listen to this character.
She's like,
Just smile.
Denise's just like, dear world, don't listen to this.
She's a dumb siren. She's trying her best, okay? Dumb baby siren doesn't know if she wants to eat everybody or not. Well, I'm gonna let you get back to doing whatever you're doing. I'm gonna continue hanging out with my new friends here. We're having such a nice conversation.
Congrats on that.
She kind of like grabs Lena and Cassis and like holds them close. She's like, "Yeah, we were having a good conversation up on upper decks. You can come out and chill with us if you want to do that later."
I mean, I'm probably going to try to get some sleep so Dilly can get some sleep later so she's not on the mast all night.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, then enjoy your sabbatical. I'm going to go continue to sing, and you know what? I'll break my harp out later. So if you can hear it, I hope you enjoy.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Both Cassis and Lana look very pleased to have said that you were having so much fun with them. They're both kind of,
Yay.
doing the dumb like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, thing.
Desteros realized that, and he's just like, "Mm."
Oh no, not like na to you, but like
Up to them, to each other.
Just kind of, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go talk to anybody else, Mirror? Show off your fan club?
I mean, she's not really like trying to show them off, so I guess she's just making the rounds. Who else is nearby? Other people who are playing.
I mean, you're sort of near the captain's quarters. My door's open.
All right, we're
I
gonna
don't know where the other
we're gonna invite ourselves into the captain's quarters.
Oh no, this is like an episode of Entourage now.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Yeah, come on in.
dears. How you doing?
Doing well. And yourself?
I'm doing better now that I did some grooming, so I feel way better now.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, and I was having some nice conversations with our crew here. Aren't they nice?
They are. I've met and talked to them a couple times. Seem fairly friendly. Hello,
Yeah.
you two.
Yeah. Mirror's like, she's like, okay, look, full disclosure, I'm just going around trying to talk to people because I feel like we're all like traveling, but none of us really like connected or anything. And you would think that we should have done this like when we were chilling out on the beach before everything, all of this happened. But
Or
I don't
murdering
know.
rich guys.
Yeah, they started it.
They did.
And it was like a whirlwind, so none of us really got to talk that much. So, just...
Yeah, this adventure just kind of sprung up. I was not expecting this at all for my life or any of this really. It's been really unique, I must say.
Did you say you've been flying by the seat of your pants?
By the seat of the
Magic
tubes!
carpet ride.
By the seat of the tubes! We've just been... It's been a whirlwind.
It has. Well, I have an open door policy, so you're always more than welcome to come by if I'm down here.
Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go back up on deck and play the harp, so if you want to listen to that later...
Sure. I'm just looking through some maps. I don't know why, but I'm looking through some maps, and yeah, I'll probably be up shortly. Thank you.
All right, yeah, no problem. And then Mirror is going to put her social link collecting on hold for now and actually go up and, start playing the harp and singing.
Okay, so but
Yes?
before, like, when you try and like be like, all right guys, I'm gonna go here, you should go do something else now, they're gonna be like, are you sure? And they are going to try and bed you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you roll 2 dice?
Okay. You want me to do persuasions for both?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have sheets for them, so I'm just gonna make it up.
Just roll. Yeah.
Let's make these so that you can see them.
Ugh.
Oh, that
Oh
was
no, kiddos.
It definitely...
Added them together.
Yeah, added them together.
So that's an 11 and
11
a
and
2.
Yep.
Who rolled the 2?
Lena.
Lena unfortunately does not get... Okay. So, I'm gonna type something real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's it going?
DMs.
In Discord or
Yes.
okay. God damn it! You made me look at the terrible picture again. It's a Sphinx cat that was probably recently pregnant, so it looks like a wrinkly naked cat with boobs.
She looks so done.
You didn't have to describe it.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Why did you send it to me?
no.
I'm sending it to everybody.
Because it's cute.
It's really not.
There we go.
Wow!
That's what happened.
Wow! Why did you make me roll this? So is that a secret?
I mean, I guess it depends on where.
There aren't any walls other than my room.
No, the
below decks.
yeah, no. There's the top deck. There's that one deck with the storage in your room, and then there's one lower below that has all the beds on it. So if there are
Fucking on
people,
the harpy barrel.
oh no, if
Okay,
there are
well,
people
if-
down below sleeping already, then I mean we can
Well,
roll to
if-
see if that.
If nobody's sleeping down there, then that's where they went. Is there
Alright.
anybody up in the crow's nest?
The crow,
The crow.
probably.
The crow.
Yeah,
Are
most
we
likely.
have a crow?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, not the crow's nest. let's not go in there.
He stabs people.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
does.
All right. Well, is it a secret?
It's looking like it's not, but I'm gonna say that there was an attempt for discreetness. How about that?
Okay, everybody, give me a perception.
Perception check. Okay. Good, great.
Oh, good.
Please low, please low, please low.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn
I'm
it.
like, I got good wisdom. I don't want to know though. I think it'd be funnier. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Delilah did okay.
Yeah.
But she's up on the top deck, right?
She just has a sense.
She's at the wheel. That's all she is.
Yeah.
She's at the wheel.
She has
Yeah.
a sense for it. Then she's just like, oh, I know what's going on.
Nah, I think the only one who has any perception of it is Nerus. It
Okay,
depending actually. Okay, hold on 1 second. We're gonna do some other dumb rolls. This is gonna be funny.
Okay.
Stealth check. Denitra, give me a stealth check.
All right, let's do this.
Denitra has actually eaten Castus.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on.
Wow.
Del.
It's not bad.
All right, so you did well. Oh my gosh, Cassis actually also rolled a 20.
We don't know shit.
Oops. Can't type good. All right, yeah. So the only one who has any slight idea is Nerus. He hears like a weird thwong at one point, and that's it. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, secret fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the classic stealth fuck. How about that?
Ah, so many early 20s memories. So many poor stealth rolls.
All right. So, however long that takes, and then I guess you go up on deck to play your harp.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and she is so while she's playing after her tete-a-tete, she's just like she is in a great mood. She's just like, ah, yes.
What do you do
Strumming
to
happily.
feel better after a battle? Nothing.
Let off some steam.
I pluck myself a little bit.
That did happen.
Oh,
Plucking the feathers, fucking the crew, plucking the strings.
there you go.
All right.
Plucking all around.
Yep. Anybody go out to see her concert or anything, or are we gonna move on from here?
I mean, yeah, Nehru said he'd head up there, so he'll just be
Mm-hmm.
hanging around.
I guess Theros will come up to relieve Dilly so she can do whatever she wants while he steers.
Anything you wanted to do, Dilly?
Well, yeah. Dilly doesn't really want to go inside the ship and sleep in there because it just feels really weird and enclosed, and she doesn't like being in like tight spaces.
Okay.
So she's honestly just gonna hang out to the side of the ship's wheel and just try to like curl up and kind of sleep there. But she doesn't want to sleep because she's kind of bored. She's been
Too
alone
bored to
for
sleep.
too bored to sleep. So she's just gonna try to talk to Theros, but it's gonna be like random shit because she's gonna be looking up at the stars and she's gonna be talking about like constellations that she can't really like identify because she was never really good at that. And then she'll kind of randomly go into little stories and like she'll probably just talk at Theros the whole time and not expect an answer.
Theros likes Dilly, and he's kind of interested in like being outside too. So he'll like he'll be like, "Well, I heard this star was supposed to be this," and like
Yeah.
old legends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
And she'll randomly jump from like once the story and then like, oh, it's about this thing, and she'll jump topics and just kind of, and all he has to do is like grunt and make little comments every now and then. And then, she'll slowly talk herself to sleep, but it probably takes her a good 2 hours.
that's fine. Like I said,
That's
Theros
adorable.
Theros likes Dilly, so he doesn't mind talking with her
Yeah.
about just nonsense because it's not. She's not trying to make him smile. She's not trying to like.
No, she's just
like
talking.
just not questioning like, oh, why did we do this, and things that is over Theros' head, but idle chat. He's like, yeah,
So, and as she sleeps, she does like the cinnamon bun kind of thing,
Mhm.
where she just kind of rolls up, and so all you really see is like she's tucked up to like her like it's mostly like butt and thigh with fluff, and then she just kind of like curls up with her blankie underneath her head, and barely anything else is covered. So, and as long as she's got a pillow, she's okay. So,
Hell yeah, Dilly. She knows
Yeah.
comfort.
yeah, she's not secure in any way. She's gonna tumble, but it's like she feels like she's out in the open and she's comfortable with that. So,
Alexos. Anything you
Mhm.
want to do besides learn stuff? Want to talk to anybody about anything?
No, but he'll listen to the concert.
All right. Denitra, are you trying to keep your song from being effectual, or are you just like la la la, not worried about it?
Oh, she's not worried about it. She's just singing.
All right. I could just decide. I'm the DM.
Mira forgets she's a siren sometimes, okay?
Yeah. No, earlier I was like, I'm just gonna pick human crew, and then I was like, does it work on non-humans? Not sure, but I'm just gonna have it work on non-humans because that's fun. All right, so everybody who is up on deck listening to the concert specifically, give me a, what would it be?
Wisdom saving throw.
I guess so. Is that right?
Yeah, usually charm is like will saving.
Okay,
Yeah,
then yeah.
wisdom as well.
Sure.
Well,
Okay. And that is everybody, right? Because you're asleep. And you are not going to be charmed by yourself.
and I went off to practice smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Think. You're not quite charmed, Theros, but you like really appreciate this song. You're like, whoa.
Speaks to your soul.
That's a good music. That's a
If I had a
real good
lighter,
music.
if I had a lighter, I'd hold it up.
Hell yeah.
You're kind of thinking, you know what? I should have been nicer to her earlier when she was trying to help me smile, even though I look like an idiot.
Oh my god.
You're just thinking,
So mean.
you know what? I should have appreciated that more. That was really nice of her. But other than that, you're not really like, you're not Castus Orlena levels of, yeah, I gotta get in that.
Yeah.
All right. Does the concert wrap up the night then?
Yep.
All right.
All wrapped
everybody.
up. It was just like a nice little reprieve.
Let us go to a break then, and we'll do some more stuff when we get back. We'll be back in like,
Cool.
I don't know, 10 minutes.
10 it is.
Sounds good.
I'll have sighed loudly.
I can still do that. How about that?
And we're
Was that good
back.
enough?
We're on a boat.
And
It's
It's
going
going fast.
a decent speed.
And forces.
yeah,
And I do have a nautical themed Pashmina Afghan.
you do.
You do.
That was an accident, but I definitely made that a thing you could buy
No, I stole it.
or steal.
Yeah.
But it was made for buying and you
Yeah, you
stole
had
it.
the option to buy it, and you were like, nah.
Mine now.
The sun has set. The eyes are closing. The sleeping is happening.
The sleeping.
The sleeping is happening.
Theros
Except
and Dilly
for-
are still above deck.
Yeah, except for Theros. Dilly is sleeping. Where has everyone else gone for the sleeping?
Well, it was Dilly's shift. No, it was Theros' shift, so Dilly's just bugging him.
Well, there. I think
Dilly- she was
Dilly is
Dilly-
asleep pretty much around one of his hoofs.
Aww. Oh my god,
That
I
is
love
cute as
this.
hell. Sorry for
I
laughing
fucking love
like an asshole.
Dilly.
I mean, she you know, she has a blanket. She's outside. You know, she talked with her buddy until she fell asleep. Like, probably just like the conversation just lulled until like just there was no noise, but it was a constant stream of conversation up until like it just kind of whispered away.
Oh.
Theros reaches down and like kind of scratches the back of her head.
See, that's like
And
a
no
nice,
one else saw it, so it's okay.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a chill, low key friendship, and not the forced shit that Mirror's trying to do.
Yeah.
For ship. All right, where is everyone else sleeping?
Yes.
My captain's quarters.
The barracks, whatever the general sleeping arrangement is.
Bunch of hammocks.
Yep.
Mhm.
Wherever I fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mirror's
So-
in her bunk, in her hammock, and she's
I have
her
this.
wings are nice. What?
I have this really dumb vision of Galatea just like sleeping with the harpy barrel, like one arm up over the barrel, like we'll be
Cuddling
friends
it. Yeah,
eventually. We'll be friends.
just a little bit of rattle comes from the barrel. Shh, 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 it's okay.
I forgot about the harpy barrel.
How can you
I
forget
don't
about the harpy?
I don't know how I
You
forgot
stole it.
about the harpy barrel. Where's my sketchbook?
Yeah, that's right. I remember we rolled to see if they stole it or not.
They did
I
not.
don't think
Okay,
they did.
They didn't, yeah.
They stole
No,
water.
we didn't get
Yeah.
that lucky.
Could you
No, I-
imagine you steal a barrel, you think it's water, and then you open it and there's a really pissed off harpy in it? You're like, oh well.
When you realize how the barrels in Diablo got the way they were.
I just picture two hammocks like stitched together along one side. It's the only way. And you kind of sleep.
No, she sleeps across
Mhm.
two hammocks with her mid back on one of them and her feet on the other.
But then your butt will hit the floor.
And
Okay.
no, I
Just
have
make-
really good core.
Just who am I to say? All right. 'Tis night. Everyone but Theros is theoretically asleep. Theros and the harpy.
A more dynamic duo was never
Yeah.
before.
Are you gonna stay up all night, or are you gonna at some point switch out?
Like at dawn, I think I'll probably wake
All right.
Dilly up.
You give me about 3. Well, give me a perception. Okay. Sorry for wasting your 20. Give me another one.
How about that one? Do you like that one?
Oh wow.
Well,
One more.
damn.
Can we go for the hatchet?
Aww,
Yeah.
it's still good.
Nah.
I see everything with
There's
my
no-
cow eyes.
There's no distractions. Theros just like having a good time, just like
Mhm.
no one's talking.
You know what's really terrible is everybody's gonna get a long rest except for Theros, who needs it.
Mm. I used healing hand as like in the middle of the night. He just kind of is like just healing hands himself for 10 hit points. So he's not at 1. He's at 11.
All right. We didn't think this through, guys. All right, so you actually go most of the night. Nothing wrong until sun is thinking about maybe coming up. You get that feeling?
Just barely see it starting to like one twinkle in the far distance.
Yeah,
He like peaks, but when you see him, he ducks back down.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the little glow, on the horizon. But you don't see that yet. It's thinking about maybe glowing on the horizon. You see a weird like rope like crawl up the side of the ship.
Sorry.
Like the rope is crawling.
Yeah, there's something that looks kind of like a rope, like a light colored rope, sort of slithers up the side of the ship and
Fucking
goes
snake rope?
across. Yeah, like it's kind of thin.
Oh, jeez.
It's another one, and then there's one kind of from the opposite side.
Noodles.
Noodles are crawling up the side of your ship.
Yeah, they look like ropes. They don't look like tentacles.
Give me a check.
Give her another perception check. Hit a 20 again.
20.
At 14.
All right, these initially you think they kind of look ropish, but as more and more come up, they definitely have like a sort of weird tapered thickness to them, where you think they might be sort of fleshy colored tentacles.
And all that relaxation that Theros had is gone.
Yeah, so they're going, and as you watch and don't do anything but watch, several more start to whip up and over and over and over until you have
Alright.
probably a good dozen, and you actually feel the ship starting to slow down.
There's usually a bell near the what you call it, the helm, isn't there, to like get the crew's attention, or is that
Sure.
Like... Well, I was asking the
That's right. How about Neru's? Is there a bell?
I mean, that's where the horn on our ship is. It's literally right above the wheel, so you can pull it.
Yeah, that's
so
why
I would imagine that comes from something similar. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't have something similar if we had an emergency from lookout. Maybe even one in the crow's nest.
So Sarah starts ringing the bell. And as loud as he can with his fucking deep ass voice is like, sea monster, I think.
Then, I mean, at the bell, Neris is going to be running for the top side, and sort of in his underwear.
Galatea wakes up, sets down her barrel. Shh, it's gonna be okay. You stay sleeping. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shake you. I'm going nuts now because and just I'll get back to you later. And she grabs her weapons and runs.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm sure that Dilly is like wide
Right
awake
there.
from that
Mhm.
bell, like right there.
Yeah.
The bell's like over her head.
Woo! She's awake.
Sorry.
She's like, what? Where? What? Yeah.
And he's just like, I think we're caught.
Yeah.
At
I'm gonna
this point,
try and get to the top of the ship. Yep.
okay. At this point, not much of the crew has necessarily stirred. Two of them are up there, just for general helping during the night shift. But everybody else
Mirror ate all of them.
Yep. Delicious crewmates.
Mirror, we need those.
Look. I was
You-
really hungry.
You gotta step up and start pulling some ropes now.
That's what you get.
Didn't need everybody.
Okay. Those of you who start coming up from underneath the deck will see all over the deck at this point. Lots and lots of like tendrily tentacles of a light fleshy tone color, and even a couple over like where you're trying to come out that doorway. So you have to kind of do like a to get through.
Oh, that's terrifying.
They're not too difficult to move one at a time, but like in pairs and more, it starts to become difficult.
Mira's like, oh, what's this, guy?
Galatea slowly playing whack-a-mole with her mace, just like, no, bad, get.
I don't want this.
I don't want this at all.
Nerus will use his little knife to sort of cut his way if any of the tentacles are in the way.
Mm.
Like vines in the jungle.
Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
machete.
like a machete. Yeah.
I think Dilly would be just like using Thorn Whip to kind of like prick whatever like is coming over an edge and just be like, like stab, see if it'll let go, and just like thwip. Not gonna make you get any closer, but I'm just gonna try to like stab your tentacles with my own.
And it works in a couple cases, but they are
Yeah.
coming up in like sort of big batches at this point. There's probably like 40 small thin tentacles across the hull of the ship, and you all really feel the ship almost grinding to a halt.
Wait, Dilly. Can you
Yeah.
talk to animals?
She can try.
Tell it to fuck off. We're busy.
Yeah, because it's one of my. Well, it depends on the kind of creature it is. Let me see. Where's my features and traits again? If it's a beast, she can speak to it, but if it's not a beast, she can't do anything with it. But she's gonna try going like, yo, let go of the ship, please. And she doesn't know how to say it in anything else other than she's just saying out loud and just waiting to hear some sort of communication.
She doesn't hear anything back.
Yeah, it's like looks back at at Thanos is like, I don't think I speak like tentacles.
It's okay. He's worth a shot. And he turns around, like one hand on the wheel, the other hand has the spear in his hand. He starts trying, like, no, wheel is mine, get away.
Oh, she'll offer to take over the wheel because she'd rather not get too close.
Then again, I guess we're not really moving, so
Mhm.
we really don't need to be on the wheel, I guess.
Yeah, you just about
Yeah.
stopped at this point with this thing holding on to you. From below, you're not quite sure where, you start to hear the sound of wood whining as if it's being forced open.
What's that somebody opening a clam sound?
Well, when Alexos gets up to the deck and sees all the tentacles, all right, and he just hops into the water. Once he hears that noise, he's like, all right, I'm just gonna swim down there and see what's going on.
Hey,
Oh,
be
what?
careful though.
He's an idiot. It's fine.
Dummy thick.
Yeah.
Nerus won't let a fellow aquatic go by himself, so he'll dive in with him.
I guess I'll go too because I'm technically more aquatic than both of them.
Be careful, guys. Okay. And
Galatea
Mira's
dives
like,
off the boat.
Mira's like, okay, I tried. I'm also kind of aquatic. I'll go down there if I need to, but hopefully they'll come right back up and tell us what's going on.
Okay, put yourselves where you actually are, if you please.
Okay.
If he's there, I
Sure.
would have dove there as well. So behind.
Mira's over by the side where they jumped off.
There you go. That'll give you some space.
Appreciate you.
I always peek on my horn the whole night.
Yeah, he's hanging around. Assuming you have the bottle.
Right.
Probably.
All right. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bars? What are you looking for? What are you doing?
Perception check, I guess, first and foremost.
What's the tentacles attached to?
Yeah. Where are these coming from?
Well, let me tab back into this guide.
21 on perception check.
Sure. I'm not sure that you can see anything from there. Which way are you looking?
Towards the bottom of the ship, the underneath end of the ship, the hull,
Mhm.
the keel.
So just straight down?
No, back.
I mean,
towards
there's
the
tentacles.
ship.
We can just follow where they go, right?
Yeah, so
Like tracing a wire.
So theoretically, whatever it is gripped around it. So I'm going to be looking
Okay.
at that part.
Right. Well, you follow the 21. You follow the like pull of the tentacles towards the back behind the ship, or the butt of a ship is called. What is it?
Aft.
Bow?
Aft. Aft in.
Where's-
Yeah.
I just wanted to give Philip a chance to be a sailor.
My bad. Sorry.
I have insulted my father.
My family.
And behind the ship, you see, it's still pretty dark. It's underwater. It's a large shadow. If you get closer, you could probably tell what it is, but it's a large, sort of rounded shadow with a couple, we'll go several smaller shadows sort of swimming alongside of it.
How long would I say this shadow is? Like, is it a 10-foot big creature? Is it big? I mean, bigger than me. Is it 10
It's
feet, 20
significantly
feet?
bigger than you. As a matter of fact, it is bigger than your ship. Not by a whole lot, but bigger than your ship.
Okay. Then I will pull the imp, my little familiar imp, from his little extra dimensional plane that he exists in, and tell him, like I said, I can communicate with him telepathically, I think. If not, I'll speak it.
Where do you want him?
Right beside me. Yeah, so I'll pull him out, right? And then tell him what I see, and then have him launch himself onto the ship and relay the message. Because he can sort of fly with those wings.
Which is weird.
It's because I'm a special warlock. He can fly. Normally, otherwise, he would only be able to swim.
So he hops on deck.
And then relays the
Does he
message
talk?
of... Yeah, familiars can talk.
You find Siren first, and he tells her what Nereus asked. Mirror.
Yeah, he speaks common and infernal.
Yeah.
So the imp is telling Mirror about the tentacles hooked to the shadow
Okay.
and the several other shadows around it.
Yes.
Okay. A relay then.
Oh, we're fighting shadows. This is stupid.
Like water shadows? Like, is it a shadow as in it's a shadow, or it's a shadow because you can't see what it actually is?
That one.
The former or the latter?
Ladder. This
Okay.
is your imp's voice now.
Like, all right. Yeah, she
more
relays.
like this.
Nope.
That should be a
Don't do
Murloc.
that to yourself.
Well,
Yes. So
Gargle.
we're
Alexos.
telepathic, so I can relay everything that you guys say back to me, and I can do the same as long as we're within 100 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Alexos does not waste any time. Like, I'll roll the perception to see what he sees, but he's gonna go up and touch one of the tentacles. I wonder. Actually, I wonder if it has to hear me. Probably can't hear me underwater, so I don't know. He was gonna attempt to cast a spell, but I don't know if it works underwater or not. But I'll link it. So it's trying to cast command to tell it to
Drop it.
release the ship.
Mhm.
I don't know if you can. You have to hear the command, and it has to understand the language. But I can speak to beasts technically,
Mhm.
at least if they're aquatic. So I don't know.
Mhm.
It's something he'd try anyway. He'll waste the spell to try it.
Okay.
So then he'll get close to the cluster of tentacles, like at the bottom of the ship. He'll just swim over there, and he will, with all the let's say authority he can muster, halt. We are on a mission from Poseidon.
Okay.
And then he will use the spell to say release the ship. So it needs to roll a 13 wisdom save, which
Alright.
it probably will.
All right. My water tastes like flowers.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know if I like it.
I was going to
Anyhow,
ask, was it on purpose?
Like rose water or
it's elderflower.
Mm.
I feel like it's intentional.
Yeah, it's on purpose, but I'm like, I don't know if I like it. It's elderflower and I forget blackcurrant. Anyhow, it does not work.
Okay.
You do kind of notice that it seems to understand you, and it not exactly like indicates that it heard you, but you get the feeling from like a weird tensing that maybe it did.
Okay. Well, then, he's at a loss now.
Mhm.
So he's just going to kind of stay there with it. Swim closer to the shadow, but not too much closer.
Okay. So like a little bit closer.
Yeah, following towards the mass of the shadow down the tentacles.
Sorry,
He's
I'm
kind of
just,
slowly going.
I'm
Yeah.
just watching your icon be like, how much closer? It's
Uh,
it's less like underneath and kind of under behind also.
Yeah, so then if we say it was like center. Why can't I ping?
I'm not sure
Oh,
that.
I don't know why I can't ping. But right behind the ship. So he's just going towards the back of the ship. I've moved myself now.
Are you being stealthy or no?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another perception. Or just a perception.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the thing now pretty clear with your underwater eyes. It. Do I want to describe this, or do I just want to tell you what? I'm going to try and describe it. I'm going to do a really bad
Sure.
job, but we'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yay.
You figure it out. So from the back of the ship, you see a creature. It has many more of these really, really small, thin, fine tentacles, sort of coming from like a maw area. It's got really two large bulbousy eyes, sort of pulled back to the sides of its mollusky head, right? And from this massive tentacles and eyes, you see a big shell that comes back and curls around.
Oh no. I know
several
what that
times.
is.
And then on the shell, you see a number of like holes, but they look like doored over. So it's almost like compartments in and on the shell.
Okay. Well, I know what that is, but he might not. So
Well, you tell me.
sure.
You are an underwater
just-
creature.
Yeah. If I. Yep. Nope.
Oh. Okay.
I just wanted to see what a nature roll would give me. No.
Okay.
He
Charles.
absolutely does not care about that. That's fine. So it's definitely a sea monster of some sort of aberration. But it can understand me.
Shit. I'm just thinking about how terrified I would be of this in real life, and
Sure.
it's kind of funny, but not really.
Well, then he will yell as loud as he can that it is some sort of shelled beast, and it will not respond to my commands.
How well does your
He's
voice
being
carry
serious.
underwater? Like, how
Good
does that work?
question.
Bloop 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 bloop.
He can
Aaron?
speak
Good question.
Aquan so well.
Yeah, it's like
Like, but is Nereus gonna
Aaron,
pick up on
there's a-
that, or?
I guess we'd
Neris
be
would
the only
have
two.
to, but I probably wouldn't know what they're saying.
Yeah,
Like
it's not really
Aquan
talked
language
about.
travels through water. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, it's a weird like they don't. I mean, fireballs work underwater. They don't talk about it. Like gust of wind would work right now. Nobody knows why. So I don't know. It's up to you, honestly. Maybe Neris would be the only one to understand me. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, that's.
I just
I
hear
would
a
imagine
whale
that
song. I'm like, pretty.
Hmm.
at least the two of us should be able to understand each other, but I don't. And it may just be that our ears are
Yeah,
able to
because
pick it up.
for the drow, they specifically give you their hand language, right, as a language to speak.
They do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you gotta expect that whatever we speak works underwater. Yeah,
I mean,
I
the
don't know.
element. It's the language of the elemental plane of water, which is just
Water.
water. So if it didn't work there, it would make no
Yeah.
sense. That said,
Okay.
I'm a big dumb rock girl. I don't understand you at all.
Yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, he didn't give all that much information other than it is some sort of shelled beast and it will not respond to my commands.
I relayed that to my imp.
And now everybody on the ship knows.
Hmm.
Yay!
So he's just kind of holding, for lack of a better thing. Like, we could start attacking it, but I don't know if I want to.
I don't.
I say blub
Yeah.
blub blub.
Well,
Questioningly.
I think that we know it's attacking the ship already. We heard it trying to do something to the bottom, so I say we try to stop that. At least head towards where that might be.
Stop it
It
from
has,
doing things to the bottom. Good goal.
Yeah, if it drills a hole into the bottom of the ship, we're SOL. Well, 3 of us are.
Yeah.
okay, so as you are passing all of these messages along, a spear flies past Alexos's face. It doesn't
Oh,
look like a
good.
tentacle. It is a spear. And Neris and Galatea can probably also see this as it misses and like flies in their direction, but not in any way where it would actually hit them or anything.
Hmm.
Well, that's an act
Cool.
of aggression.
Well, there's our answer.
From where Alexos is, you can also hear the grinding of wood and now break.
Then that's where I head to.
Okay.
Seems good.
Yeah, I'll head down there and attack the first thing that looks like it'll take damage.
Yeah.
Anything
like,
fleshy
where's the
and
shell?
therefore painful. Yeah.
I'll follow, but I'll stay with them rather than swimming crazily forward by myself.
All right. Let me find these doodles to put on the map.
Wow, wow.
Doodles.
Wow, these doodles.
Look at that little doodle. It's a doodle boy. Oh, I remember these boys.
Well, it may just be the same image. It's not necessarily the same.
Do I remember these boys?
Are you there yet?
Dear.
Well, I said I was behind Neris, so if he went up, I went up.
Yeah, I'm going to wherever they tried to, wherever I think the sound of the breaking of the ship is. I'm heading there, and I will attack on sight.
Please go there so that I have a good idea of it.
Yeah, because I was just where I am. Okay.
I'm gonna get in front of my good boy Alexos here.
Okay.
Because
So
he tends to be pretty squishy.
Underneath the ship, Philip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
I mean, is that where these people are? Whatever these tokens you've added, are those
Not quite,
under
no.
the ship? Okay, well then wherever they are is where I'm heading to.
bottom behind. Just like everything else.
Behind the bottom.
Behind.
Got to get to that bottom behind.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also be under the ship. They're not like here's the ship, right? Here's the back end of the ship. Can you see my arms?
Yes, I see.
They're like here. So they're here.
Okay.
They're not quite under it, but they are at almost the bottom, if that makes sense.
Okay. Then then I guess I'll move to there to be beside them. Like, however, I mean, you can, however you have in your head, that would be the closest for me to get to where the sound is that I can. I think there are a creature that I can, because, I think it's more or less a monster. So I'm trying to get to where in my head is its mouth that is trying to break into the ship. So I'm trying to get to that to hurt it.
As you guys round the side of the ship there, you see 5 Triton guys dressed similarly to the ones you saw on the in the grove, that is.
Do I see Barry?
Was there a Barry? I know there was a
There
Roger.
was.
Yeah, Barry was
Oh,
the
wait,
one
Roger.
that had back.
Oh,
broken
Roger.
English.
I always assume the other one's name
They
is Barry.
killed Roger.
We didn't kill him. He came back.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
They
got
revived
better.
Roger.
Yeah, the very badly speaking one. We don't know his name. We just know he was very concerned about Roger.
Right. My
Is
cabbages.
Roger there?
His name is
Is he?
Barry now. No, Roger's not there. He's still recovering. Why would they send Roger out on a mission?
Good
I don't know.
question.
But if they did, I was going to hurt him again.
Just be like, hey, I see you there.
Oh,
I see
Roger,
you.
Roger.
Do this.
First.
The eyes. Fuck you, Roger. You want round 2?
Yes.
Roger, you a bitch. You go get it.
No, Roger is not on this mission. They're giving him a break because he just died.
Okay.
I saved him.
Sure.
I did.
Yeah,
Mhm,
sure.
mhm.
Yeah, you did. However, Anyway, yeah, as you were on the ship, you see 5 of these dudes. They do look similar to the ones you saw at the Apostolos Grove, and they are systematically ripping open the butt of your ship as the Nautilus holds it in place.
Okay. Then I telepathically tell the imp and have him notify. I have his name. I know I have his name.
Notify that
Vaso?
boat ship man.
Impy Mickey.
I think his name is Vaso.
I don't think it is.
Our carpenter?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Orestes is the carpenter.
Oh damn it.
Vaso is a person, though.
Yeah, he's the wood nymph, so that's why I thought he was the one that could fix it. Orestes? Okay, yeah. His name's in a different location. Yeah, so I have my imp relay the information and then run to go find Orestes and have him see what he can, like, if he can counter whatever they're doing.
Mhm.
All
If
right.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so little imp man runs below deck after informing everybody what the fuck is going on. Yeah. Oh, he's still in range.
Good.
Yeah.
There's only one spot on the ship where he can go where he wouldn't actually be in range. I mean, I guess technically as he goes lower, it counts, but whatever.
Mhm.
Anyhow.
Theros comments to no one in particular on the boat still. He's like, maybe next adventure we should stay on dry land. This seems like a whole lot of bullshit. I feel like this wouldn't have happened if we're on land.
Dilly looks at Theros and just kind of goes, I agree. So all of those guys are we gonna roll initiative anytime soon?
Pretty soon, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
so the imp, I guess, hopefully could have relayed that they're at the back. So you know where they are? I don't know if you can see them, though.
They
Like, I
can't
don't
see
know if you
them.
could-
I mean,
So if you move,
I'm- do I just, is it because they're down in the water?
Yeah, they're under the water.
Okay.
They are under the sea.
Okay.
Under
So
the
you
sea.
can't see. Yeah,
I mean,
they're
Dilly could easily just kind of like, and just kind of peek over the edge to kind of see the shimmers in the water to see where everybody is.
Yeah, just what I would do is just do a shatter where you think they are. It's like, it's like mines for a submarine.
oh my god.
Yeah.
It's funny you should say that.
No, Charles. But also,
it's-
yes,
Don't burn my
Charles.
ship.
It's dark,
It's
so it is
fine.
hard to see them below. But
It's fine, I was-
know,
It'll be
Go ahead.
fine. No, it's okay.
you know from the imp that they are just at the bottom back of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else anybody on deck wants to do before we do this shit?
Theros has been trying to pry bigger tentacles off, pretty much, so we could like get some forward momentum going.
Okay.
Well, Dilly just would like to, just in general, kind of go like, I think we're in for a fight. So she just would like to use an ability.
Sure.
She'd like to do her spirit totem ability. And
Okay.
just pop that sucker. And the only thing is like being able to read this sucker. Let me use ability. There we go. So I'm just posting that.
Which aura?
And the hawk spirit,
No.
which is
Hey.
going to grant advantage on attack rolls against a target in the spirit's aura, and I can use my reaction. So when a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the aura, like I can use my reaction to grant advantage to that attack roll. So it's not everybody gets it, but it allows me to kind of go, ooh, I'm going to give you advantage. And then my allies all have advantage on perception checks while in my aura. So you just need to do a 30-foot sphere. Kind of, I'll have it centered on this part of the ship, like where I'm standing, and everybody in that will have the advantage on perception checks
Okay.
in that sphere
Is there no button?
to make a circle.
If you try to cast it, babe, it might give you a thing to place.
I can just do it.
I
But-
thought I casted it, but it
Well, you displayed it, but you gotta like
Okay.
click the little dice roll on it essentially. There, that worked.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Everybody inside of that gets all that cool hawk spirit stuff.
Our eyes get real good. We ate our carrots today.
I would
Yeah.
make a hawk noise, but I cannot physically make that noise.
Oh,
Thank
Ooh,
you.
that
There
was-
we go.
Was that Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, if anybody could do that right, it's Aaron.
I make good noises sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Everybody's perv.
All right,
You
so
know-
we're
you know
rolling
what we're
initiative
about.
now or something.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh, actually, yeah, no, go ahead. Everybody remember how to do that
Okay.
stuff?
Jeez.
Give me
I
that.
click
we
on this
gotta have
plus
a-
0. Oh, there's no active combat.
Yes. There you go. I
Hey,
don't
7.
remember how to do it.
Oh no. Oh,
Very
no.
low.
That's pretty good from Dilly. Pretty good from Nearest too.
Rolled a 4.
That's fine.
Oh no, I guess a 14.
Yeah.
On my screen, our dice kept like ricocheting into each other. So it was like 2, 14, 2, 14, 2, 14, 14.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, we're both gonna be fucked.
Who's in the water? Oh,
Three of us.
Pelopidas. Where did he come from?
Who? What?
Anton's character
Yeah,
Huh?
he's been over there
He
the whole
just- he-
time.
just showed up.
It was just stacked under someone or
From
something.
nowhere.
He's
It's okay,
downstairs with
guys,
the
I
hermit.
And now
made-
he's drowned.
I'm back to help. I heard out beside
He's,
you,
he's, he's in a barrel.
Plunges.
He's in a barrel next to the siren.
The harpy, there's a difference.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, hashtag not all feathered people.
Oh my god.
Why are we like this?
I'm so
I don't
happy.
stink.
to fulfill the cleric role in this party to roll the lowest and just wait for someone to need health.
And me being the essentially barbarian fighter, I have also rolled the lowest to think about what I want to do before doing it, I
Mhm.
guess.
Just so that I can shatter with everybody else around it. It's going to be good.
Sure,
Your
sure.
ship's going to be fine, probably.
Sure,
I have
sure.
a question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am completely underwater,
Hmm.
how do you want to handle fire and frost? If I cast Burning Hands, it's a 15-foot cone of fire. Does that work underwater? If I cast Frostbite underwater,
So
does something special
I'm
happen?
Yeah.
gonna stop you. Jeremy Crawford said everything works exactly the same. Don't worry about it. Being underwater does not prevent spell casting. It works exactly the same.
However,
Yeah.
there is a caveat. Everyone submersed in water has resistance to fire damage
Hmm.
Hmm.
built in.
Yep.
What about frost damage?
I have no idea. I don't think there's a
No
specific
rule.
ruling for that.
Because I mean, you think it would then be the opposite, right?
Right.
It'll be like the opposite for electric damage, you think, right? Like the
Oh, yeah.
Electric damage just comes everywhere.
And we're all dead.
And the fish float up upside down.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
There's like an hour-long podcast about it, which now I think maybe one day I will watch.
Is that the Dragon Talk with Jeremy
Yeah.
Crawford talking about it?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I saw that one.
Been a long time, so
It was, yeah. Anyway, blah blah blah.
So yeah, would I know that frost damage does anything special against a frozen target or a wet target? Because it's cold damage, so theoretically they would ice up.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay. We good? Are we set?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for myself.
Okay.
pardon self.
Pardon, self. How do this spell work with this bitch in front of me?
And what about hellfire?
just
Read
happens.
what kind of fire it is.
They decided to punt it so that spellcasters wouldn't be useless underwater. Just go with it. Don't ask questions, or else it won't work.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Magic.
I'm kind of
You gotta
going
believe.
cross-eyed here. Like, he just told you that everything works the same way. It's the same thing.
I was just curious about like it says hellish flames, so I was curious if that is this. I mean, I guess it's still fire damage.
Yeah.
So there.
Does it deal fire damage?
Yes.
Okay. Because this guy, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Am I gonna do that? Am I gonna do that? Who's that guy? That's that guy. I should start making individual guys, so I'm not like, which one is that? No, I'm not doing that.
Random guy 5. Who looks
Random
exactly
guy.
like random guy 3 and 2.
Yeah. So the first guy up is
Not 4.
this fella right here,
4's got a mustache.
and he reaches over and he pats his friend on the shoulder and he says, "You know what? No, wait. Do I have that one? Do I have that one? I have that one. No, I have that one. Okay, just kidding. First guy up is this guy. He is currently wrecking the butt of the ship up, just like with some kind of weird tool that's looked like it. It looked like it made it was wow. It looks like it was specifically made for this. English is difficult. Whew. And he doesn't look like he wants to stop. He's gonna gonna rely on his friends. So he holds his action.
Keep using his machine. Okay.
Yeah. This guy back here, on the other hand, seems to be in more of a guardy position. And he starts to see position. And he starts to see the guys that they hoped wouldn't wake up coming around the edge there. And he's gonna look at you. And he's gonna say, "For Roger!" Just kidding.
Roger sends his regards.
For Roger.
His Raj guards, if you will.
Oh my god.
And he
Rojards.
rolled a natural 20 for a 25. Does that hit?
That will hit me, yes.
Okay. Oh, I actually rolled the wrong thing, so I guess I'm going to have him move over to you first. Just stick with it. Why not? Let's roll the damage. I guess it's a crit because it's a 20.
Is it a natural 20?
Yeah. That's 27 points of damage.
Okay.
Owie.
I will apply that to your face.
How much hit points do you have?
32.
Oh boy.
Hellish
fine.
Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. Okay.
Yeah. Creature makes a dex save of 15 or better.
You rolled a natural 20.
Rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. This guy. Don't ever die, little wave stalker.
Okay, then I guess he takes 10 damage.
Okay.
Mm.
What, reduced to 5 because he's fully submerged? Is that the way it works?
James?
I nodded my head.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear nods. Oops. That's not
Sir.
the right thing. 27. Okay. Oh, it's not even the right guy? Why does he have less health? How did I fuck that up? You. Alright. I don't know how this happened. Oh, that's how this happened. Alright, I'm gonna fix this real quick, sorry. Woo. You be alive. 27. Okay, sorry. And that is the end of his turn. I forgot to hit begin combat. Now it's this guy's turn. And he's gonna use the thing that I meant to use before. Hooray! So, seeing that his friend did such a good job smacking the hell out of you, he's just gonna stay where he is, be a little lazy, and try a little poison spine on you. Boop. He should not have been so lazy because he does not hit you. And that is that the end of your turn? Oh man. I forgot that I get multiple attacks on the sword strike that just like blasted your HP, but we're already on a different guy's turn, so that's the end of his turn. Delilah, you're up.
All right. Okay, where's the button? All right, I'm going to cast Moonbeam. So, stop that. Right there. Does that
Okay.
show up?
Yes.
Okay. So Moonbeam, I just kind of speak in some Sylvan language, and I just point my finger to the sky, and then I just like point in that direction where I see like, stay away from our ship, and the beam of light just blasts down in that area, hitting those 4 since they're in that 5-foot radius of that spot. They must do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13, but still a con save.
If you want to do it easily, if you highlight all of them and click that saving throw button, I think it should roll for all of them.
Okay, my map just went completely blank.
Did that work or no?
Yes. I just have to click normal.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. Which one was this one? This was this guy. Okay. Only one of them does not make the save. It was 13, right?
Well, yeah, for the DC. It's going to take 2d10 on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. So I'm just going to do that damage. Normal. So the ones that saved are going to take 5 points radiant damage, and the one that failed is going to take 10. But they don't take their damage until the start of their turn.
Okay, I'm just going to do it now so I
It's
don't
one of
forget.
those. Yeah, because it's at the start of their turn if they start in that space, so they might as well just take that damage at that point.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Are any of them shape changers?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The spell reveals shape changers. Goofy little spell.
Refresh because my map just kind of died.
Oh, woo.
Werewolves of London.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah.
Is that all that for your turn?
And well, she cast a big spell, and she's just going to take a step back because I'm assuming she saw that Neri's got like completely like shivved, right?
She probably didn't,
No, okay.
since they're pretty
Alright.
deep underwater.
But you can probably
Okay.
see those 4 now, right? Because they're in a spotlight.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And she's just gonna call like, "I'm lighting them up. You should all be able to see them a little bit better." So, and then she's just gonna try to call over to Pico and say, "Hey, go check on our friends down underneath in the water." Hopefully, that's what she wants.
All right, he doesn't move yet. Okay. Noted. I didn't roll for him, so let me do that. Get in the initiative, you dork. Cool.
Such language.
And out here at sea, where it's
I
pertinent.
know. I know. Just as an aside, since the moonbeam is what, 40 feet tall? If
Yeah.
the bottom of it is where they are, it probably only just barely shows up at the top of the water. So I am gonna say you can see them down through the moonbeam, but it's not like coming up out of the water.
Yeah. Well, it's shines down on a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. So like she could be pointing at the top of the water and just to get the water just shoots down with light. So yeah, I've never really used Moonbeam too much before, so like I didn't read what the effects look like, but yeah.
This is me assuming that the bottom of the moonbeam is where the
It's
fish boys
into
are.
the water. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm just saying, like, the water is deep enough that you're not going to see, like, the top of the moonbeam out of the water.
Oh, no.
But you can
Yeah,
see
no.
through the moonbeam down into the water.
Yeah, they are. There's a glowing spot in the water.
Yeah.
She's not expecting to see very well.
Z-axis columns are weird in Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons 5th edition.
Yeah. I'm just letting everybody know for, like, visualization's sake. Okay. Are you good?
Yes. Even though the art, like the ship keeps disappearing from my screen. Keep getting like a black
Ruh-roh.
thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it now.
Yeah.
As long as you can still see. Can you see the characters, not the ship?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like eventually it just kind of goes off the screen and it's like really annoying.
Hmm.
So I can't see the map. Yeah. Like I've refreshed it. This is the second time and it's come back on and then it's going to like disappear again. So, but anyway. Yeah, I'm not moving away from that spot because I'm really just trying to see what's going on with friends. In fact, she'll move. She doesn't like it, but she's going to move all the way up to the edge right there, but she's not going into that water. So. And that's
Makes
it.
sense.
Her turn is over.
Okay. Mirror, you are up. I'm just going to draw the outline of the ship back here vaguely for you. Can you see this? Tiki?
Yeah.
Can you see the
Oh, yeah,
purple?
Yeah.
Okay, so like if the picture disappears, you'll still have that ship shape for
Okay.
reference.
Okay, cool.
You'll be ship shape.
All right, Mirror,
Okay.
it's your turn.
All right, she's she has an idea what's going on. She's looking over like there and seeing. She knows that a bunch of her buddies are still underwater, so she's gonna move closer to the end of the boat.
And if she needs to do a perception check, remember you get advantage
Hell yeah.
in them waters.
And I would like to call a bonus action. When I see Nerus, I'm going to do Bardic Inspiration on him.
You may not want to do that because it's
Oh.
very unlikely you're going to see him unless he comes to the surface.
Oh. Okay. Then I will inspire Theros instead.
You got this, buddy.
I know I'm your second pick, but I feel honored.
Did it do? Yeah, it did.
It done did do.
Okay.
All right.
And yeah, that's it for now because I'm not getting in the water yet.
So that was your action?
I mean, that was my bonus action, and I moved, so I don't really have anything else to do right at this moment.
Can she hold her action after doing a bonus action or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I didn't think so.
She can hold her action to do something that's an action. Not a bonus action, though. She has to use an action at this point because she doesn't have a bonus action left on the turn.
Correct.
Sure. I just mean like since she already had a bonus action, can she hold the action?
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't have anything she wants to use the action
Okay.
for, yeah, she
Do you
could.
want to do that, Tanisha?
She has
Yeah.
to call something specific.
Remind me, can I see any of those guys?
Yes. If you get over there, in that column of light, you can see down into the depths. You just
Okay.
can't see anything beyond that because
Okay.
it is still dark outside
All right.
and it's deep.
Yeah. Then I guess I will try to get a little bit close. Well, you know what? Let me try to. I want to hold my.
So you can't hold your turn because you did something. You can only ready a specific action to do if you see a specific thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
if
guess-
this, then you get to do this.
Okay. If I see, I don't know. If I see like a guy, like if I see one
An
of the
enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, an enemy.
See an enemy?
If I see an enemy, I'm going to dissonant whisper him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
works.
Yeah.
God damn it, Michelle.
What? It was great. See an enemy.
It was.
See an enemy.
That's the title.
We
You
see
see an
anemone.
Yeah.
Our sunny title would be The Crew Sees Anemone.
Yep. All right. Nerus, you're up.
Well, I'm going to move back. Oh wait, there are still attacks of opportunity, aren't there?
Can I offer you a disengage in these trying times?
Yeah. But a disengage is only 5 feet, isn't it?
No, disengage is an action, and you can move freely for the turn.
But then I can't. But that is my action.
Then it's your action. You can't go blasting. Yep. You can still do a bonus action. Oh.
I mean, how much health do you really have?
Does casting a spell in melee range still grant attacks of opportunity?
No.
No?
Nope.
But if it's a spell that has an attack roll that is a ranged attack, it will be a disadvantage.
No, it is not.
Okay, then.
So I could cast a spell and then move, and hopefully the spell will help protect me, because it's mirror image.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so I create 3 illusionary duplicates of myself. They mimic any action that I take, shifting positions so it's impossible to track which image is real. Okay, so now I'll move away. But I'll go a little bit further. Yeah. Yeah. So I can still be within range to attack. And yeah, I guess that provokes attack of opportunity. Oh, are you trying to give me 3 duplicates?
3?
Yeah, I get 3
Yeah,
duplicates
4 total.
from me. 4
There are now
total.
4 Nereiuses in the water, but they
Yeah.
all sit in the same 5-foot square, just like Krusty the Clown whoop-whopping with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, when he moves, he just has astro images, basically.
Fake new Nereus says then.
Mm-hmm.
So are the 3 still there and you're gone?
No. All 4 of them are in my square that I'm currently in.
Okay, then I'm just gonna delete him. Goodbye.
But as I moved away, there is an attack of opportunity if.
Okay, how do it says to roll a d20, but what part of the d20 determines whether they hit you or the other ones?
Oh, he has to roll.
Yeah.
So yeah, I roll a d20 if they attack me.
First things first, though, what's your AC?
13.
So it has to beat at least a 13 to have a chance at hitting one of the duplicates anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's when he's targeted with an attack, he rolls the die, and then we determine who's getting hit.
Well, no, their AC would be
Yeah.
12.
Okay, so the first one will hit you.
So then Philip rolls, and if it's a 6 or higher, it hits a duplicate instead.
And the second one will not hit you.
Okay. Hit a duplicate.
It's a duplicate.
Okay, so it hits a duplicate.
Okay. So you have 2 now.
3. Yes, now there are 2 more duplicates surrounding me.
Yes. Good job.
Okay. That completes my turn as I leave a blood trail through the water.
Gross.
Probably. I don't know how much. I don't know how we're specifically dealing with damage, whether it's bleeding or not, but
You chum in the water, dude?
maybe.
Chewing the cud?
Man, I wanted so badly to like have these guys be riding sharks, and now I'm regretting that I didn't.
Yeah, why aren't they wearing why aren't they
Snooze,
riding
you
sharks?
lose.
Why aren't they wearing sharks
I
on their
figured
heads like
it would
hats?
be mean to give them like a Nautilus submarine and have them riding sharks.
Only a
That's-
little, it's fine.
Yeah, just a little.
Okay, so you gotta wait. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
It is Theros' turn.
Yeah. How far below the water are they?
We're gonna go with 40 feet.
Because that was with the.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, yes, no, that's fine. I was like, wait a minute, how long is this boat? I think 40 by 100 is probably a reasonable ratio for a boat.
But part of that's out of the water.
Shut up.
Okay.
It's 110 by 30. I don't know the depth though, because you can count the 5-foot squares.
Yeah, but like that's the depth that I was talking about.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't account for depth. I'm just saying how big the boat is on the sides. Usually the depth is roughly the same, close to the length. 40's fine.
Okay, we're just gonna go with 40.
Yeah.
What sayest thou, Theros?
I was double checking the range. I get enhanced. The spear backbiting has enhanced range. So from the deck, I guess I'm going to try to wing it down at.
Do a little spear fishing.
Yeah, you know.
Tie a rope around it.
I don't need to tie a rope around it. because it's gonna just ricochet and hit me in the back anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one on the bottom end of the boat, like closest to the bottom.
Although if you have advantage on your rolls, it's less likely you'll get a 1.
A back bite, yeah.
Well, I don't have advantage on my rolls.
I will
You do
Yes,
with
you
probably
do.
give you one because I can.
And also, you're inspired, so you
Ooh.
can
Yeah.
have advantage if you want.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a plus roll, not an advantage.
No, it's advantage on one
I use
ability,
my
attack roll, or
reaction.
saving throw.
Yeah, I use my reaction, which I have not used yet, with the hawk spirit, and I can grant advantage to your attack roll.
Yeah, so you have 2 advantages, basically.
Well,
Let's just use
Well,
one of those.
Yeah.
Save the,
What advantage does Theros have other than the hawk spirit? 'Cause
Bardic
I have to grant
inspiration.
that.
Bardic
Well, that's
Inspiration
just-
grants a die, not damage, not an advantage.
That's
Yeah.
right.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's just an extra 1d6.
So you can do
So
both,
I-
is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I will use my hawk spirit reaction to make sure that Theros has advantage on this attack.
Throw that spear. Spear that fish. 27.
I heard throat that spear, and I'm like,
You didn't need
That's
it. That's okay.
It's only because he had advantage that he didn't need it.
And then you can
Exactly.
roll another d6 if you want. And add that to the damage.
I'll hold on to it for next roll when I don't have advantage.
Okay. So this
And
guy
do you-
over here is just like watching all of his buddies get beat up by a moonbeam going, what the hell? Ow!
Yeah, and then 10 damage. The spear just kind of goes, shunk, like stabs into him, and then boop, like pops away. So he's like, he saw it for a second. He's like, oh, and then it was just gone. He was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Zip zap.
You guys, what's ow?
And
Thank
once
you.
it teleports back to Theros' hand, he's like, don't hurt me again.
I think you shorted yourself some damage.
He counted 10. It was a +2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the backbiting gets a +2.
Gotcha.
Well, when you throw it, you add your strength mod, don't you?
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then it's 14.
There you go.
I wasn't sure if throwing weapons got strength modifiers.
Thrown weapons get strength. Ranged weapons get noodly.
Dex.
Yeah.
Noodly. Alright. All of that damage has been added to Mr. Surprise to have been stabbed suddenly.
Good.
Nice.
Alright, are you done?
I am done.
Alright, Pico's up. Pico, who had previously been a little flippity flappity bird, turns into his Capricorn self and just like prances right up to Theros and is like, "Arr!" and like tosses his head back like, get on, buddy.
Aw, hell yeah. Aaron, you gotta.
Theros like, I can't breathe underwater.
You gotta do it, buddy. Come on, buddy.
This
We
wasn't.
believe-
This
we
wasn't.
believe,
This
Peter.
wasn't my dream. This was somebody else's.
I
dream.
know.
Put my hand on Pico's forehead, like, go to him.
Go to him.
Yeah, go to him.
And once again, if you've ever seen a horse shrug, probably not, he does it. And just
Listen,
kind
this
of
is as much for my benefit as Alexa's benefit. 'Cause if I go in the water, I'm gonna get knocked down one shot.
so
I'm still real fucking hurt.
Yeah.
he shrugs and he prances right off the side, plops down into the water. Doesn't quite make it. Wait, hold on. Let me check. Really? You can only. Okay, oh yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. No, he just about. He makes it right up to Alexa's. And kind of does the same, like, sup, head toss horse thing. Technically, they can communicate ideas. And so Pika's like,
Mhm.
hey, you remember that weird thing you projected before? He like projects it back, but like in a crayon drawing.
Mm.
Jesus.
And it kind of gives you like the sort of feeling.
Sure.
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 Yeah, why not?
Cool. Yeah.
I think it works.
All right. And Pico is. Can I do that? Can I do that? Self. Is that loud?
So I says to myself, I says self.
So I says to myself, I says self. I'm gonna save Pico's action
Mm-hmm.
for you to use him to move around with if you want to.
Sure.
Okay.
I think, yeah, we'll figure that out.
Making
it's
it up.
mounted combat.
Making
technically.
it up. Yeah. Yeah. And that is the
Okay.
end of Pico's turn. Actually, I may not be able to do that. Is this
It's fine. I could just get there on my turn, and then Pico can move on his turn next time.
I'm just like, I kind of use an action to turn into the horse, but
Mm.
that's a feature of him.
Is that will?
So
Maybe,
yeah.
I don't know what it says.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. So we'll just not worry about it. It's magic, whatever, fuck it. Stands. It's the same as it was. Same as it ever was.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's
Same as everyone.
this dude's turn.
This is not my beautiful boat. This is not my beautiful wife.
This guy is super mad, and he's going to use a bonus action to blow a horn that goes to let
That
the
seems
people
unuseful.
to let the
Warlock horn.
people on the Nautilus know that shit's going down. And then he's gonna do a flippity flibbit, swim over here, and do a swashity swash at you.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. It does 19 points of damage. I also need to start reading things. Hold on. Oh, that's really mean. That's so mean. Showing it.
I reduced 9 of it to 10.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Hey James, I figured out why
Yeah.
it keeps going blank on me. Foundry Virtual Tabletop requires a minimum screen resolution of 1024 pics by 700 pics or greater. My display currently has an effective resolution of 1280 by 609 pics, but I don't know how to change that. And I've looked at my screen resolution, and I have it at the highest that it gives.
That might just be a thing then, babe.
Yeah, it's never done it before, and
We'll figure it out.
yeah,
Technical stuff.
it's like my resolution is higher than what it's asking for when I'm looking at my settings.
I'm being killed right now. Can we talk about this
know.
later?
I
Okay.
know.
I'm trying to figure out the math for this, because it also says it does
Okay.
poison damage.
Well,
And
the poison damage is what that big number is.
Yes. 1d6 plus 3 is the regular, and then this says plus 1d4, but this also says 3d6. So I'm like, what?
It's
is that really
3d6
knowing?
poison damage.
Okay. Does that mean you're poisoned or not? Or it just
No,
does damage?
it's just damage.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
my question. Okay, and you said you were doing what?
The first thing that I'm doing is I'm using Stone's Endurance to... Let's see. Wait, does that... That's
Reduce
just a
the damage.
feature, but it's a reaction, so hold on.
Mhm.
Before I do that, let me check my other options. I have other reactions. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Be right with you.
Ooh. Hopefully we'll get to the end of this round. Yeah, we'll get to the end of this round of combat, and then we'll have to wrap it up. Put it on pause. Click, click.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I'll do Stone's Endurance, so I do that. Okay. You're up.
What do I do?
Well, it's your turn still. I just reduced the damage by 9.
Okay, so I don't have to do anything.
Nope.
Yes. And I do have multi check, so I'm gonna hit you again. Kabam! Or try at least.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
I'm gonna try. I'm sorry, I gotta try.
Okay.
19 again.
Yeah, that'll hit.
17 damage.
I'm very low.
He goes whoosh, whoosh.
Okay.
Mini bubbles, very ow.
Sure.
All right.
Are the bubbles what make it now?
No. They're just flashy, shiny parts. That's that. It is now the last Triton's turn. Which one are you? Oh, this is Ow guy. What's up?
I just said the bottom one.
Yeah, this is Ow guy.
Yeah.
Ow. And let's see, Ow guy. When it says 30-foot speed and 30 swim, can I use both of those or one of those?
It's
One of
ones.
those.
All right.
Swimming speed is usually half of movement speed, unless stated otherwise.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's
Unless they're aquatic
same
creatures, they
otherwise.
tend to have either better or the same.
It's the same, which is annoying. All right. He is going to cast Fog Cloud. Like, just on him. That'll do.
Cast ink cloud.
Huh?
Casting like an ink cloud.
Yeah, he goes. Casts the ink cloud, and then he is going to use like 25 of his movement speed to get up. So really he's just gonna stay in that square. Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna go a little bit over here, and he's gonna go up towards the surface to, what's he got? Let's say 20, about 20. So he's just about at the surface, hoping that that is all hiding him. Yeah. Okay. And that is his turn. It's Galtea's turn.
Cool. Bonus action, I'll second wind. $12 HP back.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, no, that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
As my next action, as I see the fog cloud appear, I smirk and I move into it. I have blind sight, he doesn't, so I'll hit this guy that just hit me with advantage.
I'm Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay.
No, it didn't. How did you know?
Crazy, right?
Super Tritons.
Do I have a shield equipped, or am I using this thing two-handed? I think I have a shield equipped. I do. Okay, good. So I'll whack him for 10,
Okay.
and then I will also invoke my Fire Rune Chains please make a strength saving throw DC. Make a strength saving throw. Tell me what you get.
1.
He's restrained.
Okay.
And with that, I will go ahead, and I feel like I'm not that long for this fight right now, at least, and I will action surge to hit him again at advantage.
But if you kill them, the chains are useless. I'm just kidding. This
Well, I
health
guess I
holding
could hit his friend. I don't know. Actually, yeah, no, he's restrained for a whole ass minute. Sure. Yeah, I'll just whack his friend with advantage, I guess.
Okay. There's the restraint thing. It's a net. I couldn't figure out what that was.
He.
This guy right
Oh,
here?
also, real quick, sorry.
What's up?
He would also take 6 fire damage. We're underwater. It's reduced to 3.
This guy
Guy
here?
above me. Yeah.
Okay.
The one with the fire chains that is restrained.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, the other guy does a 14 hit him.
Yes.
Cool. 10 bludgeoning damage to him as well.
All right. Are you done?
Almost. Stupid features. It's hard to read them. Ends its turn, so I have to wait. Okay, yep, done.
Alexos.
Cool. How does Galatea look? How are you doing?
In a fog cloud, you can't see. But if you wanted to put a number to how I'm feeling today, I feel like today I'm about a 16 out of 31.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Not my best,
And
not
you
my
went-
worst.
And it disappeared into the fog cloud. Well,
I mean, I could
Don't
pop
really wanna
back
log
out,
in
but then they're gonna see me.
yeah. And I was gonna get on Pico, so I
Yeah.
can't go closer to you.
Yeah, go for it.
The only thing that I can do from here, though, because I don't need an actual target for that, is I am going to cast Shatter. That was never a thing that I wasn't going to do.
There you go.
Um,
That's a 10-foot radius, yeah?
Yeah, 10 foot right there.
Oh, okay.
just
you're
those
just gonna
three.
hit those 3 boys? Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to cast Shatter.
Those 3 boys and a piece of the boat.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how you say that. I mean, I could
Who's
put it
to
further
say?
out and it'd be half in that square. I mean,
That's true. You could aim it like down 1 and you'd be good too.
I can move it around, I think, right?
I think so. You should be able to grab that little guy. Pull him. Yeah. That about does it, yeah.
Well, that then
Well, that
misses.
doesn't, but-
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. This
Yeah,
was the
we'll
center
figure it
before.
out.
Anyway, saving throw Constitution 13 for the 3 of them.
Because this is in that ring of bullshit
hmm
fog cloud.
Yeah.
There's not a roll, so do I have maybe them roll at advantage since you don't necessarily put the thing down at disadvantage?
Oh, I'm just putting it where I saw before the fog cloud. Like, I
Sure.
don't care if they've moved. And it's thunder damage. It's just a big, loud sound. So there is no dodging it. It's just, does it hurt you or not?
I understand. Just my question was like, because it was, the fog was already down, you
Mhm.
don't necessarily have view of where you wanted to put it.
Yeah.
So how?
Then I'll put it in the center of them.
So here's an interesting tidbit.
Uh-huh.
Shatter is a unique spell. Shatter does not require line of sight. Most other spells, it has to be a point you can see. Shatter breaks that rule.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that would be the disadvantage. Like if someone wanted to shoot a fireball at that spot, they couldn't because they can't see it through the fog cloud to the
Right.
point they want to hit.
Yeah, this is a depth charge, basically. It was made for underwater. Maybe.
Maybe.
All right, so I am
Maybe.
making Constitution rolls for these three
Yep.
bitches and the pirate ship. Well, not the pirate
How,
ship.
how wimpy
The
are
pirate
the
ship just
eardrums?
takes damage.
It just takes damage, and I'm sorry about that one.
My link earlier of stop shooting holes in my ship.
Yep.
Otherwise-
It might
And
be
I-
worse.
And I'm beating 13.
13.
One of them does not. How do I know which one get applied to?
You can just say it goes down, up to
Yeah,
down,
top
or
to
left
bottom
to
or
right,
something
however
like
you
that.
want to do it.
Can you if you mouse over it, does it show which roll came from which one?
No.
No, because it's not clicking on the button to do it.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna save this guy.
Okay.
He does not make the save. And then the other ones take half damage, yeah?
Yeah. No, it's still fine. I'm not rolling for the damage. It's just maximum.
Because it's underwater.
Because I'm
No,
use my channel
because
divinity.
Storm Cleric.
Ah.
So
it
what is that?
24.
24?
Is that bonus
Yes.
action?
No, it's
Or-
just when I have to roll lightning or thunder damage, I can use this to deal
Okay.
maximum damage instead of rolling. It's not an
Okay.
action.
Sure, got you. Mm,
Terrifying
know.
on a lightning bolt. Absolutely terrifying.
Okay, so maximum damage is what?
24.
24.
And 12 for the people who got half.
Okay. You. Ugh. I need a calculator. My brain's starting to shut off.
Ruh-roh.
Hey, I'm typing something here. Give me this. It won't give me my
No.
calculator. Give me calculator. My computer doesn't like to open programs when I have this open. Okay, I'll do the math in my head. Fuck you then. This one. Yeah, he's a little skull head man now.
Ruh-roh.
I told him, don't chase us.
And 24.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still alive. All right. That is
The ship also takes 24 points of damage.
Yeah, somewhere.
I don't know how
Well-
much HP that the ship actually has, but I'm gonna write
Well,
this down.
Charles,
Yep.
does
Uh-huh.
it take 24?
Yeah, because it has a disadvantage on the saving throw. It doesn't do double damage.
Oh, structures
It's-
are just... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the later version of it. That's why I didn't care. It's fine. The
Oh,
ship's fine.
okay.
If I had I can't remember what it's called. There's one that does
Double damage to
Yeah,
structures
crit,
is really
yeah.
nasty.
yeah.
All right, my friends.
Yep.
That
Mhm,
takes us
mhm.
to the end of this round.
Oh, I was
Sure.
gonna just use my move action to get on Pico. That's it.
Okay, sure.
That's it.
I'm
Right,
just gonna
more
put
story.
Pico behind you, and we'll just
Okay.
know that he is not.
Cool.
And I will give you access to move him around as well. If my brain will catch up and show me what I need. Pico, Pico. That's not what I need. Here we go. Configure permissions.
Ah.
You. Owner. Save. Ta-da! Now you can move Pico.
Yep.
Cool. All right, friends. That puts us at the end of this round, right? You don't have anything else you want to do?
Nope. Move is the last bit.
All right. And we're going to pause it there because we got to go do stuff and then raid. Ha. We'll be back in 2 weeks, whatever day that is in February. Probably like the 13th.
13th.
Theoretically,
right.
we'll be back in 2 weeks unless we have Valentine's things to do. Who knows?
Fair.
Thanks for everybody who hung out with us, and we'll see you then. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.